Day temperatures close to 17 degrees in Halifax. We had warmer temperatures in Fredericton, closer to 19 degrees. Not a bad day at all. We do have, as you can see behind me, some rain coming. And not just rain. Oh no, we have the risk of thunderstorms as well. So we've got this big old system moving through the day on Wednesday. It will be in eastern Quebec. It'll be a maritime storm. And then for Thursday, Newfoundland. You're in for the rain. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, not the worst you've seen, but again, the risk of thunderstorms. By the way, it has been raining in Ontario. So you saw it first. That same system is progressing eastward. Speaking of Ontario, food. If you're thinking exercise, perhaps after Thanksgiving, Margot has some great tips on staying in shape. That's coming up in 10 minutes. Okay. Speaking of thunderstorms, there's the risk again through the overnight across southern Ontario. We did have some significant thunderstorms in parts of Ontario last night, so we're going to see that again. Wednesday morning looks like this. Temperatures will be much cooler on Wednesday versus what they were on Tuesday. We had temperatures 16, 17 degrees. These will be your afternoon highs on Wednesday, so we're talking about 12s and 13s, even 11. Coming up, we are going to count down the top 5. I know, see, once you have all that pumpkin pie and stuffing and turkey, you may be thinking on Tuesday, you know, or maybe after a week of leftovers, then you start working out. I don't know. Okay, so Wednesday morning, this is what it'll look like across much of BC. Temperature's not bad, double digits. Little foggy again on the coast. Tofino will see some fog to start the day on Wednesday. The afternoon, fairly mild. Daytime highs normally in Vancouver, for example, about 15 degrees. So 18, you're above seasonal. BC interior looks good. Sunshine, temperatures in the 20s. We're not looking at any real wet weather until, unfortunately, later in the day on Friday and then for the weekend. But the next couple of days will be nice. There's so many areas in this country where it's cloudy through the overnight or raining, and you're not going to see the total lunar eclipse pre-dawn Wednesday morning. So yeah, unfortunately, if you've got clear skies, fantastic. If not, not great. Wednesday morning looks like this. So yes, we do have the rain showers. Temperatures for the afternoon, 11s and 12s, not bad. 11 degrees in Edmonton, a little more cloud cover than the sun. Oh, and while we're talking about Alberta, Deb Matiechka from Alberta has been in our studios of late, and she'll be talking with Jacqueline Whittle coming up about the time when she was standing in doing a report outside and all of a sudden a hailstorm happened, and it was massive hail. So they'll have that chat after your local forecast. Now, your top 5. Wet weather on the way, however. We're already seeing a trough move through the northern Maritimes. Quebec has a special weather statement because we've got 30 to 60 millimeters anticipated. And for Nova Scotia, 5 to 15 for the most part, less than 5 in some areas. And northern areas of New Brunswick, 15 plus millimeters. Plus, we've got the risk of thunderstorms. And when you do see thunderstorms, there is the better chance of getting heavier rainfall. So we're watching for that as well as the warm front moves in. Let's go to Ontario, where you have seen your fair share. 50 millimeters of rain in the Hamilton area. Yes, so I know this firsthand because I was wearing boots that were not waterproof and a jacket. Same thing. And it looked like the movie, you know, a river runs through it when I was at Costco. So it was one of those kinds of afternoons. It's just all coming down at once, and it's still coming down. We're anticipating that everything will wrap up by the morning hours. Pre-dawn Wednesday, still looking at the threat of thunderstorms. Doesn't look like anybody's going to see this lunar eclipse. Okay, we just want some clear skies, but that's not going to happen. So even through the day on Thursday, off and on showers anticipated. But, you know, when it was pouring rain on me, I was thinking at least it's not snow. Big fan of snow I am. This is the snow on the ground in northern Ontario, northern areas of Manitoba, 15 to 30 in the darkest purple. And speaking of which, we're going to be talking about snow coming up in the top 5 snowiest falls. In the meantime, these are your Wednesday morning temperatures across the prairies, little on the chilly side, close to seasonal values for the afternoon. Okay, let's talk about snowy falls. Here is your top 5. Thank you, Suzanne and Gavin. Stunning video there. Hey, speaking of time-lapse, it would be fabulous if someone got a time-lapse of the full lunar eclipse in the next few hours, but not everybody is going to see it, unfortunately. This is the second full lunar eclipse of the year, by the way. The last one was back in April. In green, good conditions. So that means clear skies, fair conditions in yellow, poor conditions in red, and that's because of the cloud cover, obviously, and it's better to see it in the west in general, this particular lunar eclipse. But yeah, it'd be great to see, but you have to be up awfully early for it, or awfully late, depending on your perspective. Okay, so Wednesday morning temperatures, not bad, a little more cloud than sun in Nanaimo, 13 degrees in Abbotsford, 5 in Calgary, and in Medicine Hat, we've got 8 degrees, but a beautiful afternoon, 17, and the sunshine, a little cooler in Calgary, but this is basically where you should be this time of year. So you're looking at seasonal conditions. We've got the threat of non-severe thunderstorms through the overnight in the lower Great Lakes. There has been a report of a tornado that was on Tuesday or Monday night, I should say, in the Shefferfield area. Yeah, and we didn't even have severe thunderstorms, just non-severe. But yes, more on that coming up. Let's talk about the rain. So it's been pouring rain, southern areas of Ontario. You'll still see a little bit through the morning hours, but the heavier rain progresses eastward into Quebec and eventually into Atlantic Canada. But that wasn't the case on Tuesday. It's going to be a little on the soggy side, however, come Wednesday. And there's the threat of non-severe thunderstorms for you as well. Okay, coming up, the Long Ranger plus around the world in 80 seconds. 60 seconds. Don't go away.